us a little bit about what attracted you to fundraising and engagement.
Yeah, I have to say that my career in fundraising was really accidental. What took me into fundraising was education, and I was a teacher for adult education classes, ESL, adult GED, running an after-school program, and I still love being in the classroom and how rewarding it is when I see that light bulb go off for a student. My first real dive into fundraising was because I was working at a shoestring organization, and they were facing a program cut. So essentially, I had to sing for my supper, be able to fundraise to keep the program alive. And I was able to secure a multi-year grant for that. But everything I've done in my career has been learning on the fly. It's been learning by doing. It hasn't been theoretical. It hasn't been something I have a degree in. It's been diving into the deep end of the pool, sometimes pushed, sometimes jumping myself. But at this particular organization, the reward for good work was more work. And when they realized I could write grants, that's kind of what started my transition getting into fundraising. But then I also had to work in the event philanthropy and the corporate side of things, coordinating a walkathon, being able to work for the annual gala, and then being able to run a food pantry. I had to learn about individual giving. And from that organization, I made a pivot from direct service into full-time development. But what got me into it started a lot earlier. So the best piece of advice I've ever been given was by my cousin Jim. I was 14. He told me a lot of things, but he said, if you can talk to people, you will always have a job. And that's really what fundraising is talking to people, communicating the vision. It's sales, but it's also providing value, and it's about relationships. Do you listen? Are you able to provide value to the donor? Are you a person of integrity? Is your organization a good steward of that money? Do you recognize donors in a way that makes them feel valued? And donors have literally thousands of places they can give their money to. So the fact that they're choosing your organization, my organization, really means something. And it's those relationships that keep me deeply invested in the career and in the field. And also the people I'm supporting. I really love the people on my team. I love the people at the organization. The mission is really important to me personally. That's kind of how I got into it and why I stay in it.